Hey everybody, welcome back to Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. We are going to be going through Havana in this one, I believe. Yeah, we'll be going through Havana. Just before we head over to the governor's house, or the mansion he lives in, to go for a top secret meeting that he is expecting Duncan Walpole to enter, but it would actually be Edward Kenway, and we'll see how that plays out. But for now, we are going to go through the entire of Havana and get some collectibles. We're going to do that now. First thing is that's on the list, is the manuscript. Just over there, which is 83 meters away, and we're going to head for the Animus fragment to the right afterwards, and then we're going to go around the map of Havana, circling down from top to bottom, going through all of them. I will make it very quick and easy for you guys to see them all, going one by one, and then we'll go and speak to the governor. As I said in the part 1, that I like to go from spot to spot, such as locations, and get rid of everything that's there. I've collected it all, so I don't have to go back if needed, just for collectibles and stuff like that. I'll be doing that again and again and again throughout the series, I'm sure. But for now, do enjoy me collecting collectibles and then going to see the governor. Hope you all enjoyed this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let's go. Nice, we got a new map. Reward is a plan. Queen Anne's figurehead. Queen Anne is a ship owned by Blackbeard. Very nice. So we could get that figurehead on our ship at some point. If we do get a ship, you don't know. You don't know right now. Yes, we will head for that at some point. That's further down the map of Havana, it looks like. We're near the top at the moment, circling through, getting piece by piece. So yes, we will head there probably at the end of all the collectibles. Oh, cheats. Cheats allow you to replay missions with interesting modifiers. Keep in mind that progression saving is then turned off. To activate a cheat, open the pause menu, go into the Abstergo challenges section, and select the cheats option in the list. Very interesting. Okay guys, that is all of the collectibles from Havana. That didn't actually take too long, to be honest. It took less time than I thought. There are still a couple of assassin contracts to do in Havana, but for now we will continue with the main story. Let's go meet the governor, and then later on we will do those assassin contracts. Mr. Walpole, I presume. Sequence 2.
Buenos dias. Mr. Duncan Walpole of England to see the governor. I believe he is expecting me.
Sí, señor Walpole. Entre, por favor.
Oh, thank you, kind sir. Yes. I need to reach the terrace.
¿Cómo lo llamabas? ¿Asesino? Sí, Duncan Walpole. Debería haber llegado hace muchos días.
No me gusta que los extranjeros se paseen por nuestra ciudad. No me fío de ellos.
Cállate.
Passing all the guards. This was a restricted area. It is not anymore. Not for me. I'm very important, you see. And let's meet with these fine gentlemen.
Good morning, sir. Would I be correct in thinking you are Duncan Walpole?
I am indeed.
I thought as much. Woods Rogers. A pleasure.
The same.
I must say my wife has a terrible eye for description.
I'm sorry.
My wife. You met her some years ago at the Percy's Masquerade Ball.
Ah, quite.
She called you devilishly handsome. Obviously a lie to stoke my jealousy. Julianne, our guest of honor has arrived, Mr. Duncan Walpole.
Ah. Julien Ducasse. I hope your conversion to our order is an honest one. I have no love for assassins, but even less for liars.
I have not come to disappoint.
Up for a bit of sport, Duncan?
Always up for a bit of sport, my friend.
Isn't ready just yet.
You've got my 2 best pairs of matched pistols, Duncan, so handle them with care.
If I had 8, I'd treat each as my own son.
Pull off a few shots if you like. Feel for it.
I once fought beside a man who carried 9 on his horse. They were a boom in battle, but hindered his ability to swim, sadly.
Quite. Good kick, yes?
I long for the day where one firearm carries 4 bullets, and not the opposite.
A friend in England you may like to meet, Julian. James Puckle. He's working on something extraordinary.
Magnifique!
I guess I'll just keep shooting the targets then? No, I'll speak to the host, apparently. Ah, yes, I'd like a challenge.
All right, here's a simple challenge. Try to strike every target before this hourglass empties. Remember, hit every target within the allotted time.
And the rest I can reload. I'll still have plenty of time left. There we go. And I get some money. Now I'll talk to Julian Ducasse.
Duncan, where are your wrist blades? I've never seen an assassin so ill-equipped.
Ah, damaged sadly beyond all repair.
Uh-huh. Have your choice.
Where did you find all these?
I did not find them. I took them. These are souvenirs.
An assassin killer. Right, let's follow the host, shall we?
As is the custom, we?
Custom, aye.
Duncan, will you indulge us with a demonstration of your techniques?
Well,
We must. We put together a training course in anticipation of your arrival. It would be a shame to leave here without seeing you in action.
yes, of course. Well, I mean, if there is time, I would gladly, show you what I know.
Here. You see? Situations well suited to your skills.
Have a go. A blade in a crowd is always the simplest. Nothing grandiose, just quick and clean.
Show us another technique.
Perform various assassinations.
Bales of hay for cover, don't you think? God, that's the spirit. Secrecy. The advantage of surprise cannot be overstated, isn't that so? Especially around a blind corner.
Right. Move between the civilians. And assassinate.
God blind me, that's a clever trick.
Your aerial kills have a poetic beauty, despite their conspicuous quality. Would you show us?
Indeed. I'll show you an air assassination.
Magnifique. Is it also possible to deliver a killing blow at high speed?
Yes, it is.
Mon Dieu, such a powerful strike.
Fascinating.
Before I follow the hosts, just want to check the optional objectives, and they are still the same.
The assassins have trained you well, Duncan. You chose a perfect time to leave them behind.
At great risk, I imagine. Betraying the assassins is never good for one's health.
Well, neither is drinking liquor, but I am drawn to its dangers all the same. And what is your business here, sir? Are you an associate of the governor's, or a pending acquaintance like myself?
Guns, blades, cannons, grenados. Anything that may kill a man, I am happy to provide.
A smuggler of sorts.
And how is your wife these days, Captain Rogers? Is she, here, in Havana?
I trust she's well, but I wouldn't know. I've been in Madagascar some 14 months hunting pirates. It took some work to dislodge the criminals there, but we managed it.
Pirate
In
killer.
future, I hope to use these same
The bastard.
tactics throughout the West Indies.
And how did you deal with that kind?
Very simply. Most pirates are as ignorant as apes. I merely offered them a choice. Take a pardon and return to England penniless, but free men. Or be hanged by the neck until dead.
Oh. I imagine Nassau would be your next target.
Very astute, Duncan, indeed.
Best of luck with that.
Grandmaster Torres! Mr. Duncan Walpole has arrived.
See,
The Grand Master of the
we
Templar
expected
Order.
1 week ago.
Apologies, Governor. My ship was set upon by pirates. We were scuttled. I arrived only yesterday.
Unfortunate. Forgive my caution, but were you able to salvage from these pirates the items you promised me?
Yes, sir, I was.
The Crystal Cube.
The assassins have more resources than I had imagined, but not nearly enough to deter us. It is a pleasure to meet you at last, Duncan. You are most welcome. Come, gentlemen. We have much to discuss. Convened at last, and in such continental company. England, France, Spain, citizens of sad and corrupted empires. But you are Templars now, the secret and true legislators of the world. Please, hold out your hands. Mark and remember our purpose. To guide all wayward souls till they've reached a quiet road. To guide all wayward desire till impassioned hearts are cool. To guide all wayward minds to safe and sober thought. By the Father of Understanding's light, let our work now begin.
Edward has no idea what he's just got himself into.
Decades ago, The Council entrusted me with the task of locating in these West Indies a forgotten place our precursors once called the Observatory. See here. Look up on these images and commit them to memory. They tell a very old and important story. For 2 decades now, I have endeavored to locate this observatory, a place rumored to contain a tool of incredible utility and
I had a
power.
feeling that was one of
It
the
houses a kind of
objectives, so I did
arbitrary
it.
sphere, if you like. A device that would grant us the power to locate and monitor every man and woman on Earth, whatever their location. Only imagine what it would mean to have such a power. With this device, there would be no secrets among men, no lies, no trickery. Only justice, pure justice. This is the Observatory's promise, and we must take it for our own.
Do we know its whereabouts?
We will soon. For in our custody is the one man who does, a man named Roberts, once called a sage.
It has been 45 years since anyone has seen a true sage. Can you be sure this one is authentic?
We are confident he is.
The assassins will come for him.
Yes, they will.
But thanks to Duncan and the information he has delivered, the assassins won't be a problem for much longer. All will be made clear tomorrow, gentlemen, when you meet the sage for yourselves. Until then, let us drink. Let us find the observatory together. For with its power, kings will fall, clergy will cower, and the hearts and minds of the world will be ours.
Memory 3 complete. Mr. Walpole, I presume. Optional objectives complete. Roger's shooting challenge took me a couple tries. Thanks to guns not reloading fast enough. Otherwise I would have done it sooner. And pickpocket all 3 Templars. Wonderful. 100% memory sync. And as I did in the last video, part 2, I will rate the memory. Thank you for your feedback. Wonderful. Salud, mi familia.
Rest well, Duncan. Tomorrow the treasure fleet arrives, and with it, your reward. After which we will discuss further schemes.
I look forward to it.
Excelente. Meet me down at the docks first thing tomorrow morning.
Governor Torres requests your presence at the docks near the Castillo. First thing tomorrow morning.
Well, that is what he said anyway, so thank you for relaying that information. It's like lovely being told twice. Nice, we got 500 reals for that. Right, so we will meet with the governor tomorrow morning at the Castillo, at the harbour, in the docks. And we will gain our reward. We'll meet the man Roberts. We might do a few assassin contracts before that. And yes, we will continue with the story. We have completed Havana, near enough. All that is left is the assassin contracts. That's simple enough. And then yeah, we'll see what has to be said about the sage. He may tie into the technician that was working on our computer in part 1. That's what I'll say about that. And as always, Indescribable signing off. Like, comment, and subscribe. Ciao for now.